Hey darling, welcome back to my channel. I must say I have gist on Angel. Angel has finally come to tell us why she acts the way she acts, looks the way she looks, has done all the things she has done. Like, if you just have ever imagined that Angel's life is pretty shaky, well, she has come to tell us why she has lived that life. And I'm telling you, yeah, the more she spoke, the more I just was picking up a lot of lessons on how to even raise children and how to just think and how to also, like, before you judge somebody, try to figure out where they're coming from. This will be very enlightening for you, and I want you to put your mouth in the whole conversation. Yeah, my name is Omi Odike Nwachukwu. This talk to your homie TV. I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today I have a sweet gist for you as per usual. I have a big announcement to give you at the end of the video, so just stay tuned to the end because you don't want to miss this announcement. Yeah, let's talk about Angel and why she acts the way she acts. So Angel was sitting with Cross, and they were having a very deep conversation. Yeah, Cross wanted to just know, who are you, Angel? Why did you leave your house at age 17? Why did you run away? Like, who are you? Yeah, and Angel started to just spill things out to us. She said, see, that the main reason she left the house was because her grandma used to beat her. You know, because she grew up with her grandma. Yeah, her grandma used to beat her. Her uncle used to beat her. Like, they used to beat her in the house. Yeah, and when she was still in high school, they used to lock her in the house. She didn't used to go out. So after secondary school, when she just started to just enjoy this newly found freedom, even though she had the curfew, it was still bad because they used to still beat her. Yeah, so like Cross was like, but didn't you guys have any help or anything? She said no, that she didn't have any help, or that their last help left at age 11. Her great grandmother had dementia, yeah, and because she had dementia, you know, dementia can be very frustrating, especially if you're the one taking care of the person who has the dementia, yeah. So the last nanny that he had was, I don't know, maybe the nanny shouted at the great grandmother, just did something very mean to the woman that her granny said, you know what, we are taking away the nannies, now we take care of, great grandma. So she was just 11 years when they stopped having nannies. You get me? So she has to now be the one taking care of her great grandma. It wasn't even funny. And so why wasn't she going out? Her grandma used to lock the door. When she's leaving the house, yeah, she's locking Angel and her younger brother in the house. Like, no breathing space at all, yeah. So now one time when she graduated high school, and because after high school, when her friends go and have like parties and things, they will not allow Angel go out, but they said to allow her, okay, go and visit one or two people once in a while, yeah. And so there was this particular day that she went to hang out with her friends, yeah, and on her way back there was mad traffic and she was locked down at 3rd Mainland. And while she was there, she was already anxious because she knows that kata day for her, like while a day for her. But what could she do? There was traffic still, yeah. And so when she now finally got home, that her uncle was waiting for her there, that her uncle beat her, that it was after that beating that she just knew that she was going to just leave. She had to call her father because she had marks all over her body. Her father wasn't even like, her father was angry, obviously, like, why would they beat this little girl? Like, you get me? It was crazy. Her experience with her grandma was really traumatic. That, yeah, they gave her basic amenities, we fed her, they housed her, but emotional support was zero. So Cross was like, well, I mean, why didn't you look for your father and mother? You know, at this point in time, obviously Cross does not get what this girl is trying to say. He literally asked her, like, but why didn't you look for your father and mother? She was like, look for, I knew exactly where they were. Like, I knew where they both were. And Cross was like, so why didn't you try to like go and live with them? She said it wasn't like I didn't want to live with them. Obviously, like, they did not want to live with her. So that's the first thing. Like, imagine at a young age, you actually now realize that you are rejected or not accepted. It must be a very tough experience, obviously. She was like that every time she wants to hang out with her mother or see her mother and her father, it was always one excuse or the other. Mom, I want to see you today. Oh, I need to go here, I need to go there, I need to go here, I need to go there. Do you get me? And the sincere truth is that her mother gave it to her at an early age. Her father was also young, and so they were still figuring out their lives. So what was best for all of them was that Angel grew up with her grandma. And it's just funny to hear her say what was best for all of them. Like, at when you're a child, you don't even get to choose. But I sincerely believe that, I think this should also like hit people who are just, and I'm not trying to even shade anybody, but we're just trying to be very truthful here. This is the dispensation that being Like, I don't know, man. Baby mamas is just like rampant. People are just giving birth to children for men who are not, like, the family unit is really threatened in this world, especially in Nigeria. It's crazy. Look at the child. This is a product of, you know, a child that did not have that fatherly and motherly love. Obviously, she wants to say her father wasn't there, her mother wasn't there. Imagine. And the funny thing was that she was like initially, she never knew that her mother was her mother. She thought her mother was her sister. It was until she was 7 that she now realized that, okay, her granny is not her mother, that her mother is her mother. And she was pretty confused because at 7 years, like, what, she could not understand all that she was. It is crazy, man. See, I always say, like, especially if you're a single mom and you have, like, your baby daddy willing to be in your child's life, I'm telling you, no matter how angry you are, no matter what the guy did to you, and what, do it for the baby. Like, just help the baby's mind, because you think that you're punishing the father or the mother. Years later, when the child grows up, the child cannot be normal because he did not have the, like, it was you and somebody that came together to give birth to a child. Why will you leave the child to someone else to take care of? Do you get me? Like, it's so unfair. Okay, look at this girl now. Doesn't have any connection with her mother or her father. It's crazy. I just hope this is like a note of warning to anybody who's watching me right now. Let's be rethinking this thing, especially for the baby that we're going to create. Yeah. Let's continue. So she was like, yeah, that there was always one excuse or the other with her family. So she was like, you know what? She just got used to it. She just got used to not asking to even see her mother and her father at all. And besides, her mother was not even in Nigeria. Yeah, that's why till date she actually feels like she's not enough for people, because she grew up thinking that she was not enough for her parents. Can you imagine such burden that a child would just have to carry? You're not enough for your parents. Like, they're supposed to be the ones making you feel like you're enough for you, not the other way around. It's amazing. Angel. Whew. Okay. When did she now know she was going to run away? As soon as she entered into Unilag. Once she got into Unilag, so the reason she dropped out was because her grandma literally, like, forced her to study a course that she did not want to study. After high school, secondary school year, she did not know what she wanted to read, and her mates were already in university, like, they were already entering. And her grandma was like, you know what, see, man, just go and study this course. Like, it doesn't matter. At least just be in school, yeah. And she was like, okay, no problem, because she was used to just nodding her head when her grandma really, like, makes decision. And so when she got into the university, after the first 2 lectures, she realized that, oh, this course is not for her. And so she just stopped attending lectures and she said just go and hang out with her friends. You get? So one day, how she ran away, because course was like, how did you run away? And at age 17, she was like that one day, she just told them that she was going to school, went to school and never came back. She got threat messages from her uncles and, you know, her family members like, oh, if you don't come, this one, that one, down. She did not go. It took her 3 weeks to get the boldness and courage to actually go to her grandma's house to collect her dresses. And that was like the last time she went. She just like blanked them. Crazy. She even said that while she was in high school for years, she didn't even see her mother. Like, whew, this girl's life is just, I cannot even fathom it. Like, how you can't be normal. You can't be normal because, like, you're literally just having to take in everything you're giving. Like, you're giving this today, okay, you're giving that, like, you, nah, man, painful. I can't even lie. So your course was like, but so tell me, how are you, like, if you ran away at 17 after high school, you get me, like, how are you feeling? And Angel was like that. She doesn't even know how she was feeling, because she was like, are you okay? Like, are you mad? How you say that? Because he did not understand, like, you should know how you're feeling. I don't know, man. How do you think Angel was feeling? At age 17, running away from your house and going to school environment to live with your friends, how would that person be feeling? If you have suggestions, tell me in the comment section, because I mean, she said she doesn't know how she was feeling. I'm just like, how? Even me, I agree with Cross, like, Baba, you know how you were feeling, but okay. Then Cross was like, but okay, so where were you living? And she was like that she was, you know, moving from a friend's house to another friend's house, another friend's house. And Cross was like, but wait, chill. Didn't they ever, like, just see you like an effing pest or a burden? And that was at that point that the cameraman just took out the camera from them. I'm just like, why? This was such a very, I was enjoying this conversation. I mean, Angel's life just shows that it's deeper. Like, it's so deep. Her life is just so deep. Like, having to fend for herself at 17. Oh my gosh, I was still, even though, I mean, at 17, if I'm going to be truthful, my dad had died, my mom had my dad died. I was in uni alone. In uni, I don't know, man. I think it's first the idea that your parents don't want you, having to grow up with, you know, getting excuses from your father and mother every time you want to hang out with them, having to be forced to live with your grandma, having to be just taken in, like, oh my gosh, man. Now see, some people might say, oh, she's giving her stories again because of eviction. At this point in time, I don't even care. I think what I care about the most is just the lesson from this girl's life. One lesson I picked out, which is very important, is the fact that if you have children, don't cage them. Because it was because they caged her, she went to a boarding school, and, you know, I think it was an all-girls school, I guess. I'm not sure, but I think so. And came back to, when she came back to her house, her grandma used to lock her. The moment she got freedom, she flew. I remember when I was younger, my sister would tell my mother, like, allow her go out, so that when she now goes out and sees those things, it won't look like, oh my god, the whole world. No, she's used to it already. Let her go out, let her see that the thing you're trying to protect her from is not anything. Let her just go and see. And it helped me a lot. It helped me. So going out early in my life made me realize that, see, it's just hang out, like, it's not that serious. So now I can forfeit hang out and not feel like I'm missing anything, and stay at home and work or do anything I want to do, because I could go out. So all this, I hope nobody in this 2021 is really caging your children. And I think that to raise children, what I'm doing, because I don't have a child yet, I'm just praying to God right now for wisdom, for the wisdom to raise my children, because I don't know, man. It's obviously tough. People's families have different experiences. I have my own experience. Like, me growing up, like, they didn't even beat me. They didn't beat me, but my father showed me so much love that I realized that you can actually control how somebody reacts because of love. I'm telling you, like, I knew that a lot of times I wanted to pass my exams in secondary school because of my dad. The fact that I'll come home and you know, I would come back from, and like, the term had ended, yeah. And when my dad come back from work, he'll just be, oh, he hugged me, but he will never ask for my report card. And my mom would be like, why? He would say, because he's owed me, I know she'll pass. See, that assurance made me want to go back to, like, go to the next term and read and pass. You get me? So it's important, the inputs like your father and mother puts in a child. It's so important. Look at this girl. Like, this is the reason she's like this. She's not normal. She's just, I'm not normal, like I'm insulting her, but just now I understand where she's coming from and how she's thinking. And I really pray that help comes our way, you know, like, genuinely, more than fan love and money and whatever fans can ever buy. I pray that inside of her, she gets peace. Whatever it will take for her to get peace, I pray she gets peace in Jesus' name. Amen. And that being said, I have an announcement for you guys. I'm going to be going off here. I'm literally taking my vacation from tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 30th of September. I'm going off because my wedding is in a few days. This is like, I'm literally going off because my family members are coming. It's about to happen, you get me? So I need to go off here. But because I'm going off, I'm going to give you guys double uploads. I'm going to tell, the next video I'll do will be me just sincerely telling you what I think about these 6 housemaids, who I think should win, who I think should not win, based on what I've watched. That'll be very, very juicy, I know. Some fans might be angry, I know. I'm sorry, but yeah, I need to just do that for you. Then I'll go on a break. Let me just go and get married, man. Let me go and get married. Like, this is the final legs, my white wedding. Can you see my nails? I've done my nails already. It's because this is my phone. My camera will show you very well, but I love it. It's very fine. You will see I'm going to be vlogging everything, every aspect of my wedding is going to be vlogged. You will love it. And please, yeah, anybody who wants to contribute, like, to my new phase, because it's okay, yeah, I also have a good news for you guys. I also have gotten a place, hallelujah. But like, so that's why I'm taking a break, because I'm going to have my wedding, then try to move in, try to, like, just, it's a lot of things we're doing at once. So if you want to support me, contribute to my, just me entering into this new phase of my life, just helping me to just, you know, because I mean, we're literally getting everything from scratch, you get me? I've created a list of, like, wedding gifts that I would love. Instead of me to just buy, like, you don't have an idea what to give me. Well, I have a list of, like, everything that I need at this point in time of my life. I'll put a link down below to you get me, the registry. Is just go there, click it, you just see like all you can support me with. Nothing is too much, nothing is too small. Like I really like, I'll be happy. Yeah, but it's okay. Oh yeah, and everything will be on my vlog channel. Like this is not the time to miss my vlog channel. Talk to your homie vlog. I'll put a link down below to one episode. Go there and click it. I'm literally vlogging how I found my white dress, how I found my wedding dress, how I'm prepping, making my nails, my family, spending time with them, the wedding day, after party, like Thanksgiving, hanging out with family, like so much fun. Even, you know, empty apartment tour, all that jazz will be coming back to back on my vlog channel. Go talk to your homie vlog. You want to go, I'll put a link down below, guys. Go there, click it and subscribe and wait for the gist. But yeah, man, I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm going off here. I don't know when I'll be back, but as soon as and just know that when I'm back, I'm stable, which is what I've been praying to God for a while. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy with me as well. If you're happy, I'm losing my hair. I'm waiting. I'm ready for the whole process. If you're happy for me, I don't know, tell me in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my video, and put your mouth in this whole angel matter. Like, do you see how I say it? Is it deep for you? Can you now see why she's literally like the way she is, wanting that? Can you just see why? Imagine somebody having to fend for herself at 17. Crazy, right? Very crazy. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.